think we're live. I hope we are. Hello. Happy New Year. Happy 2019. We are back for the Modern Marketing Show. I am Crystal Vilkaitis, here to teach retailers what they need to know today to stay in business tomorrow. And I hope you had a wonderful holiday. I hope you were busier than ever. And I also hope that you got some downtime. January tends to be a time when our retailers are taking a little bit of time off and planning and recuperating from the crazy holiday season. And so if that is you, or if you're still busier than ever, but you want to have an awesome 2019, I have a exercise that I want all of us to do to help set us up for success in 2019. And hi, Kayla. So we use this, I call this evaluating value over complexity. And a lot of retailers will ask me, how do I know it's working? Or what should I be doing with my social media? And there's always the confusion and frustration and uncertainty on what to do when we're marketing our stores. And this isn't just social media. There's other tools that are out there as well to market and drive people in. So you can use this exercise for all of the sales and marketing campaigns that you've ran in 2018. It's all about reflection, looking back, measuring those results, and then planning for the future. So if you're ready, we're going to do this. And I want you to commit to me that you get this exercise done this week. Okay, hopefully you get it done within the next 24 hours because it's important if you haven't done this already. So here's what we do. We look at the sales and marketing campaigns that we did in 2018. Now, these might be things like the events that you had, the sales that you did, anything that maybe you did within the community, any mailers you sent out, any initiatives to market the store and drive people in and sell. So we're going to put down, you could just take a piece of paper and put down campaigns, and you'll start writing out what those campaigns were. Now, if you set SMART goals for those campaigns, which I hope you did, because this is something we teach to our insiders and at our workshops, SMART goals help you achieve your goals, and they are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So if you did have SMART goals, I want you to put that as the next field. You've got campaigns, SMART goals, and what those goals were so we can see if we achieved our goals or not. If you didn't set goals for your campaigns, let's say you did an anniversary sale, but you had no goals attached to it, then we don't have to have that goals section on our piece of paper, but I hope that you'll start planning your goals moving forward, okay? So we've got campaigns, we have goals, and then we have the results. So how do we do? Was it your busiest event? Did you sell out? Or did it fall flat? Maybe not many people came in, you didn't sell as much as you thought, things like that, okay? We got our results. Then we have a value column, and then we have a complexity column. Now, the value column, both of these columns, you are saying if it was high or low. Was the value to my business or to my customers high or low? If it performed well or your customers loved it and it was really a loyalty initiative to get more of your current customers back, or maybe it was an initiative to get new in the door and it worked well, the value is going to be high. Then with complexity, how much work did it take? Was it hard to get done or was it easy? So that will be low or high, okay? So if it was easy to get done, complexity is low. If it took a lot of work, complexity is high. And then we have a column which could be notes, or it could be a keep it, kill it column where we're looking at, are we going to do this campaign again in 2019? Keep it. Or are we going to kill it? Didn't work. And if you are going to keep it, I want to know, which could be a separate notes column, are you going to do anything different, or are you going to keep it exactly as is because it performed so well? So let me take you through two examples of value versus complexity so you can kind of solidify this on how you would use this, this document. So let's say that you had a SMART goal to increase sales from Instagram. So you took that SMART goal you had a time on it and you were very specific on what percentage of sales you wanted to increase by and by when. And you had a way to measure this. So you take that SMART goal, you reverse engineered, and you decided to come up with a marketing campaign where you were working with an Instagram influencer. You knew that I needed to get more exposure on Instagram, to get more people who are following me, to then use my content on Instagram to drive them into my store, participate in my events and sales, and buy my products. So that's kind of how we reverse engineer our SMART goals. Again, if you're a workshop attendee, you guys have done this with me in the past. So let's say that's your SMART goal. We had our influencer campaign and we share the results. And let's just pretend that the results kind of fell flat. Maybe you got 200 new Instagram followers, but you didn't see any increase in sales and you weren't hearing people in the store saying they were coming in from Instagram. So then we go into value. Well, value is low because I didn't really see the value of that campaign. I got new followers, but maybe your engagement on Instagram hasn't increased either. So you're kind of questioning, well, what are the quality of these followers? So value will be low. Complexity, we're going to pretend that it took a lot of work. You had to research to find the perfect influencer. You did some back and forth to negotiate. You had to pay the influencer. You had to send them over the content. You had to respond to the people that they were driving over to your Instagram account. And then you had to create a lot of fresh content for the new people who were following you on Instagram. So maybe complexity was high. So then in that keep it, kill it, or modify it, you would decide, okay, should we do that again? Was it worth it for me to try again? Is there something that we really missed out on that really could have produced more sales? Did we have the right influencer to partner with? Maybe you didn't. Maybe it is worth trying somebody else to see if you can really drive the traffic in. Maybe you could find a local influencer that actually comes to your store, comes to an event and brings people with them. So that's where we're just kind of looking at, right? Looking at past campaigns. What was the results? What was the value? Complexity? Do we do it again or not? Then you move on to the next. So then let's say that we did an event and it was an anniversary sale and we do it every year. But this year we used Facebook Live. We did some Facebook ads and we sent out a print mailer too. So then we look at the results. Let's say it was your best anniversary sale yet. Sales were up 42% from last year. You only spent $100 on your Facebook ad campaign. You're feeling awesome about the results. You're looking at the value. Value was super high. Best day yet. Beat last year. You're looking at too, let me go back for the results. How many people came in from Facebook? How many people registered for your event, and how many people brought the print mailers, because we want to say those things too, what worked. Value super high, it was awesome. Complexity was pretty low. You repurposed a mailer you've sent in the past. You already had your audiences in Facebook, so you could just pull from them, and you set up your event page, you let that run, you knew how to track. You've done this a few times, so the complexity was pretty low. Then are we keeping it, killing it, or modifying it? Well, we're going to keep it because it was awesome. But the modification, you really should be looking at that because, of course, in today's technology world and how fast everything moves, there's a chance that you could evolve a little bit more from what you did. So maybe a messenger bot is a good tool for you this year for your anniversary sale to remind people about the event that's coming up. So that would be a way that we're modifying, we're enhancing, we're evolving our overall strategy, but we're going to keep that. So what we're doing here is we're reflecting on 2018 on our sales and marketing plans. We are looking at the results, and you know what? If you're not super organized and haven't been following this stuff, the results along the way, this process may take you a couple of hours. It is so worth it for you to time block and figure all of this out to have smarter marketing in 2019. That is exactly what I want my retailers to be, these brilliant marketers. I know that you can. And so it's up to you now. It's up to you to take action, evaluate value versus complexity. I would love for you, if you are watching me live, to chat in if you're going to do this, or if you're watching the replay, say yes, tell me when you're going to do this exercise. When we kind of commit, it holds us accountable. So tell me when you're actually going to get this done. And for my insiders, here's what I want you guys to do. Head on over to the Facebook group after you do this exercise. Will you tell me what you're keeping and or killing? And I want to know if I can help you out. Can I give you some new, fresh ideas to evolve this year? If something didn't work as well, let us know, and maybe we have some strategies for you to make it even better in 2019. So please share your value versus complexity worksheet, or even just bullet out some of those campaigns and how the results were so we can help you increase your results. Now, I wanted to share something, how we do this. So I look at the campaigns that we run here at my company and evaluate value versus complexity. Now, something we tried last year in 2018 was our own in-person workshops at our office in Carlsbad, California. And we beta tested this. We're like, let's just try a couple of dates. Let's throw it out there. Let's see if people buy the ticket and show up and how it goes. And these ended up being incredibly successful for both us as well as the attendees. So I'm looking at how do we do? Well, we almost sold out on our very first one, and we did sell out on our second one. The value was super high. The other thing that happened for us is attendees loved the workshops. Few of them are ready to come back again to the exact same workshop. They're ready for more because we got so much work done in those sessions, hands-on, and it's very intimate. It's just me and 10 other stores with 2 of my team members. So it's super intimate setting. We learn from each other. We get our 6 months of content done. We get audiences set up for ads. We set up our ads. We do video training. Like we get a lot accomplished. So not only was it successful for us with selling out and the feedback we got, our retailers were really successful with it too. So guess what? We're going to do it again. We're going to keep it. Complexity, even though it was an in-person event, it was actually pretty low. We just needed to be responsible for workbooks, the structure, and then feeding our retailers and making sure that they had a great experience. And all of that was really great because I have an awesome team. So we were able to easily achieve that. Now, the thing is for me, for modifying, because you always want to look at that, I'm looking at how can I make it be more retailers? You know, it's so intimate with just 10 people, so we sell out super fast. So how can I get more people in a room, still have super high value, get a lot of stuff done, have these retailers feeling like they're on fire and can take over the world, and just allow more people in that room. So that's something that we're working on, and we'll have more information about that. But I have one quick announcement that we have a workshop in February 20th through the 22nd. So we allowed 10 people. Like I said, we're keeping it super intimate. We've already sold 4 spots. So if you want to join, we're going to paste a link in. Actually, I might be able to paste the link in. Let's see if this allows me. You can learn more and register there, but you're going to want to do so quickly if you're available during those dates. And this is something that you want to do in February. We get a lot of work done. It would be so fun to spend some one-on-one time with you. So if you can make it work, we would love to see you, but just make sure you book quick because it will sell out. So the final thing is, if you are going to America's Mart this week, I will see you there. I am speaking at Gourmet Catalog, Monograms of America, and for America's Mart, several time slots. So check out the book. I would love to see you in person and see you at some of my seminars. We got some brand new content coming your way. If you're a florist and you're in the Nashville area, then I'll see you on Sunday with the Society of American Florists, where I will be speaking there on Sunday. And I cannot wait to see my SAF florists. They're such a great group of people. So take action on what you are learning. Insiders, don't forget to share with me your value versus complexity, and share with me too, when are you going to get this exercise done? It is worth it. It will help you be a smarter marketer. It will help you save time, spend less money, and see more results in 2019. I guarantee it. It's a system that we always use. It works. All right. I will see you next week. And next week, we've got a pretty big announcement. You're going to hear about it in the coming couple of days here, about something that is happening here at my company. So stay tuned. I am not even going to give you any kind of sneak peek. You'll just hear about it in a couple of days. So we'll talk more about that on next week's episode of the Modern Marketing Show. Remember that success can be simple, and together we can make it happen. I'll see you next week, or maybe in Atlanta or Nashville. Bye-bye.